Hello YouTube! Hey guys! This is Sunday, March 15th, 2020, and it is time for your general weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 15th to the 21st. I'll repeat that at the top of each reading. And as always, this is group number 1, number 2, number 3. You're going to pick your group and then look for your timestamp in the description box. After your tarot reading, you'll also get one of these oracle cards, one from each deck, to tell you what your energy for the week overall should be. I'm going to snap my fingers, and you're going to get 10 seconds of silence to pick your card, starting and let's go ahead and get started. Group number 1. You guys have chosen the regular Rider-Waite-Smith Blueback deck that I started out with. This is your general reading for the week of the 15th to the 21st. Some, all, or none of this reading may resonate with you. Remember, this is a general. If you want to get a personal reading that is 100% for you, the payment information is in the description box. Generally, I get $10 to start, but whatever you can send and works for you. Send the payment with a note that it's for a tarot, and then message me on any of my social media with the name the payment came under, what your question or questions are or is, and whether you prefer private or public, and I'll get it posted within the day. Stay tuned after your reading, and I'm going to tell you how you can get free readings every month. I do also do nightly free readings on TikTok Live if you have an account there. Let's go ahead and jump right in. The first card is the Four of Cups, which is a card of apathy. There may be an offer given to you, and you just kind of feel like it's just not good enough and push it off. Or you may feel like things just really, they're just not good enough. It's the same old, nothing new. Try not to sink too low into that feeling and kind of push it aside as quick as you can. That's not a good place to be. We also have the Ace of Swords. This is victory over pretty much everything, as well as a new intellectual project. So this is really good, especially if you're a writer or you do any kind of work with analyzing or any kind of written work, really. I do have the Three of Wands, so many of you may be waiting for something. Judging by these cards, some of you may be getting it soon and some of you not. I do have the Empress right after, which is fertility and harvest time and almost goddess-like energy, earth mother energy. So for some of you, your period of waiting may well end happily this week. For others, you still gotta wait. I'm sorry. Next, I have the Knight of Swords, and this is kind of telling me that some of you are gonna have trouble controlling your temper this week and kind of fly off half-cocked. Try not to do that, but, you can't help it if you do. If you're feeling stuck in anything right now, this is your card to tell you that you can get out of the situation. You've got the ability. Just close your eyes and think. You'll see. If you look at her, all she has to do is trust and walk forward, and she'll be free. It's not as bad as you think. You will have a need to balance this week. Either there's going to be a lot of things going on, or you've been giving too much of yourself to one thing, and it's time to return to a state of balance. Finally, this is the Charity card. Don't be afraid to give or receive help as and when it's needed. Don't judge others because you've had to help them, and don't begrudge others that you've had to help. It all comes back. What you give, you get, and what you get, you give. Correct? Now, as far as the oracle cards for this week, we have the messages from the Moon and messages from the Earth deck. I know I got terrible about the Little Messages Oracle and forgetting that, but I'm reviewing these. We're not going to forget them. There's your moon card. And your earth. So your moon card is boundary. Do not be afraid to set boundaries. Do not be afraid to let people know when they've crossed them. People, in general, tend to push each other and tend to not know when enough is enough. So sometimes you got to be the one to tell them, like, hey, that's it. I can't take any more. Don't be afraid to do that. Also, be aware. Make sure that you know what's going on, that people aren't pushing you past what you're comfortable with, and that you're doing something you feel like doing, not because somebody wants you to, but because you want to. So that's your energies for this week. As always, if you like what you've seen, please take a moment to press that subscription button and click the little bell to be notified of whenever I post another video. As I was saying, you can get free readings every month by joining my Patreon. You cannot get what I post there anywhere else. And $5 a month gets you 2 free readings a month. $10 gets you 4. And $15 gets you unlimited. You do get some free content there too if you don't want to pay. But whatever it is, you won't find it anywhere but that Patreon. So make sure you check it out. Check out the description box down below for loads of cool stuff. You can get your free natal chart. You can get a spiritual subscription box with money off thanks to yours truly. And there's plenty of information about me, such as my social media, my TikTok, Amazon wishlist, and everything else. I post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday with bonus videos in between, especially when I get requested readings. So make sure you all check back and keep an eye on things. I love you all, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye. You guys have chosen my Secrets of the Tarot deck from Five Below with this gorgeous back. And this is your general reading for the week of the 15th through the 21st of March, 2020. As I always say, this is a general reading, so it may or may not, or only partially, resonate with you. If you need a personal reading, my payment information is in the description box. You send the payment with a note that it's for tarot. Typically, it starts at $10, but whatever you can send me. You then message me on any of my social media with the payment name and your question or questions, and whether you prefer public or private. I generally get these answered and posted within the day. If you want to know how to get free readings every month, make sure you stay tuned after the reading. Oh, I think that's your cards. I also do free readings almost every night on TikTok Live. So make sure you check the description box for my TikTok name and check that out. You can choose to give donations there, but you don't have to. You guys have 2 bonus cards. So let's go ahead and get right in and see what we got. First, we have the High Priestess, which is a call to use your intuition. I feel like there's been a little bit of stuff going on for you recently, and this coming week, you're going to need your intuition badly. And I think I see some warnings here as to why. I do see some competition. Either you're trying to get yourself into a new position at work or get into a new job. Either way, I see some not so serious, but maybe serious for you competition. You also have the Star card, which is hopes, wishes, dreams fulfilled. So don't give up your dreams. Don't give up your wishes. Just keep pushing forward. You will get it eventually. I have the Queen of Cups. So this is a call to just be emotionally and intuitively in this Queen's energy. Every Queen is a mothering, nurturing person, but this Queen especially is in charge of emotion and intuition. She's turned this into her own special gift. She is very empathic. She knows what people are feeling or thinking. Try and channel her in your everyday life to get through this week. It'll help you immensely. Watch out that you're not being too greedy or cut off this week, or that you're not being selfish. This isn't a good week for it, especially with what I'm seeing going on. being greedy isn't going to get you through these tough times. I promise. I do see victory if you stick it out, don't be greedy, and just kind of, take care of things the way that you're supposed to. I do see where you're carrying a lot of burdens that aren't your own. It's time to go ahead and put those burdens down and make sure you're caring about yourself first and foremost. I also have the Page of Swords, so there may be somebody kind of creeping around and making a hard time for you. Just ignore them. They're about to get caught anyway. I do have the Knight of Cups right under the Queen of Cups, and this is a reminder to not go into action without feeling it out emotionally first. Don't let your emotions push you into action. Make sure you're going into action because you want and need it, not because you're upset or sad or brokenhearted. There will be some transformation this week. Some things will be ending, some things will be beginning, and all in all, it's going to change you for the better. Now, for your oracle cards this week, I have 2 new decks I'm reviewing. The Messages from the Moon and Messages from the Earth. These are from Pam at Starseed Academy. Much like the Little Messages Oracle, which I suddenly forgot to use. We're not going to forget these, though. These are very good decks. Very on the money. First card is Transform. Much like I saw with that Death card, this is going to be a week of transformation for you. Mentally, spiritually, physically, or within your environment, or in all aspects. Don't be afraid. Grade it, welcome it, and it'll go smoothly. This means it'll also be a week of destruction, because to transform, you have to destroy in some way or another. Don't fear it. Don't be upset by it. If you embrace it and welcome it, things will go smoothly and easily. I promise you that. If you like what you've seen today and you haven't already, please press that subscription button and click the bell to be notified whenever I post something new. As I mentioned in the beginning, you can get free readings every month by joining my Patreon. It's $5, $10, or $15 a month. $5 gets you 2 readings a month for free. $10 gets you 4 free readings. And $15 gets you unlimited free readings. You won't see anything that I post there anywhere else. And it gets you access to free readings. So go ahead and check it out and see if that's something you want to do. I post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, sometimes more often, especially if I get requested readings. So make sure you stay tuned and stay on top of the content as I post it. As I did mention, I do give free readings on TikTok just about every night, so check down below for my social media and come join me there. In the description box, you can also find how to get your free natal birth chart and check out your astrology. You can get a spiritual subscription box with money off thanks to me and a code I have. And you can find out more about me. Just check it out. I love you guys, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks so much for helping me grow. Bye, y'all. Hello, group number 3. You guys have chosen the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot deck. And this is your general reading for the week of March the 15th through the 21st of 2020. Some, all, or none of this reading may resonate with you because it is a general. If you want a personal one-on-one reading, payment information is in my description box. Just send the payment and then message me on any of my social media. Let me know what your name was that the payment came under, what your question or questions are, and whether you prefer public or private. I will get it posted within the day usually and get a link sent over to you. Stay tuned after the reading to find out how you can get free readings every month. I do also do free readings on TikTok just about every evening, but those are a little bit harder to get to because there's so many people trying to all get the same thing. We're just trying to get your cards out at this point. This is the hardest part sometimes, is just getting the cards to work with you. But it looks like you guys are going to have a pretty good week. Your first card is the Seven of Cups, which is a warning that not everything is what it seems. Keep an eye out for somebody trying to con you or tell you that things are better than they're going to be. Like I always say when I get this card, if it's too good to be true, then it probably is too good to be true. If it seems too good to be true, I mean. Your second card is the Queen of Swords. So this week, you're going to be called to make some cuts to those around you and kind of feel your own power. And remember that you are a very powerful person. Nobody can take that away from you. I also have the Hermit, which is soul searching and maybe a teacher, depending on you. Soul searching is probably across the board, but some of you may need a teacher, maybe even to do the soul searching. Trust what your intuition tells you. All of you could benefit from self-care this week. Get yourself some rest, take good care of yourself, and see where it gets you. I do see the Ace of Wands, which is a blessing and could also be a new career, change of jobs, new relationship, anything like that. So, if you got a chance, it's your sign, take it. I also see the Sun, which is overall good things all around you. So heed that and keep an eye out. Do use your judgment though. Like I did say earlier, there is that little bit of a tendency to have things be too good to be true. Don't let anything or anyone con you. Finally, I have the Knight of Wands. So this is more like stir of the moment. I was just going to say stir of the moment. No. It's using your energy in action, putting your desire into action. If you want to build your own career, this is your sign now. Is a good time to start to build your own business. Things like that. I don't know where my brain was. I have too much going on in my head all at one time. Now, for your oracle cards this week, I have the messages from the moon and the messages from the earth decks that Pam from Starseed Academy sent me. Much like the little messages oracle, these are very on point. And unfortunately, I kept forgetting to do the little messages oracle, but I can't forget these guys. They're too awesome. And let's see if the earth wants to give me a card. All right. So the moon card is telling you to release. Let go of what isn't serving you. Just like I said with that Queen of Swords card. It's time to start clearing away what isn't serving you in the here and now. The earth card is earthquake. Shake things up. Get things moving and get them cleared away. I'm telling you, it'll be better for you in the end. So, I hope you've liked what you've seen here. If you have and haven't already clicked it, take a moment to click that subscription button and click the little bell to be notified whenever I post a new video. As I mentioned before the reading started, you can get free readings every month by either joining me in my TikTok lives or joining my Patreon. $5 a month tier gets you 2 free readings a month. $10 a month tier gets you 4 free readings a month. And the $15 a month tier gets you unlimited. I already told you how to get your personal reading. Check out the description box. There's lots of goodies in there, including a link to get your free natal chart and a place to sign up to get your own free spiritual subscription box and save some money thanks to my code. You can also find all of my social media as well as my Amazon wish list and payment information and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you take a peek. I will see you guys. I post every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And I have bonus videos in between whenever I have a requested reading. Make sure you all check everything out, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye, guys.